all of these people have character flaws, so just as the rest of us. But he also did like the liquor a little bit, you know. There's at least one story of him getting drunk and passing out naked. So there's that for you, for your green flag.
Hey, it's Seriously Sis Podcast. Welcome back. And this week is going to be a short but fun episode.
I think this is one where we can say we will be being very unserious.
Who said this was not serious?
Oh, I guess maybe it is.
This is an important subject that people need to know.
Oh, okay. Well, what is it? What is this important subject?
Who in the Bible would be, what should we say, Bible crushes?
Green flags.
Green flags versus red flags.
Relationship
Bible
edition.
relationships.
Madison has wanted to talk about this for quite some time.
I have.
And usually I'm the one with the laptop and the preparation, but she has come prepared today with numerous examples. She was reading some of them to me off camera. So I'm actually going to let her go with her first green flag.
Ooh, okay. Ready?
Sure.
Boaz.
Yeah. Okay. Why? Why for you, not why for that?
He was protective.
Okay. And old.
Everyone is old. She has this old problem, like every single one.
I don't have a problem with old. I have a problem
He didn't
with
rush
gaps.
Ruth.
I don't think she was dragging her feet.
Anyways, we're going to go for my first pick is Boaz.
Because he is what? What did you say? Because what?
Are you paying attention?
I am, but I
said he was protective.
protective. You lost me on the old thing. I'm
He-
sorry.
I didn't.
I know I did. Okay. So Boaz because he's protective. All right. So does that mean it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Man, I don't have a list in front of me that I can.
I'm
just
waiting
pull
for you to
from.
say someone so I can tear it down.
So if it's that they're a green flag, this kind of changes this a little bit. Wow, this is hard. I don't know. I'm gonna have to kick it back over to you while I think about this a little more. What's your second one?
No. You're going to tell me who your first one is.
I don't know because now when we first did this, it was just who would our crushes be. Now it's who's a green flag, and that's much more difficult. So who's your second one?
I'm going with Noah.
Also old, but okay.
Yes, but he built a whole boat because the Lord told him to, and he saved humanity.
He did.
And a couple
do that.
animals. Plus, I
A
want to make it
couple
through.
animals?
I want to make it through the flood. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess no. I can't. They're just old. Like I can't. And Noah, while very good man, all of these people have character flaws. So just as the rest of us, but he also did like the liquor a little bit. You know, there's at least one story of him getting drunk and passing out naked. So there's that for you, for your green flag.
All right, give me your green flag. Julia, I'm ready.
I'm going to have to go with David because even though he was a flawed man, he was a man who repented. And he is credited with having a heart after God's. So he's going to be my first green flag, even though I know that you're looking at me getting ready to bring up Bathsheba.
I'm just saying, he lacks accountability.
But he doesn't. Some of the Psalms that he penned was right after that Bathsheba thing, which was all about repenting for breaking the heart of God. So he will be my first green flag, and I'm going to stand on that.
What's your second green flag?
My second green flag. Listen, you're not going to like this one either, but I'm going to have to go with Peter because Peter was a little scrappy, and that speaks to me.
You would not get along with Peter.
Peter was a little scrappy.
Neither of
and
you
that
would be
speaks
able to
me.
hold your mouths.
I think I can hold my tongue
That's
very
a lie.
well. Wow. I think I can hold my tongue very well.
Okay.
Did he have some issues? Yes, he did. But
You and Peter can be delusional together.
dang, that's crazy. All I'm saying is if you needed a ride or die, Peter was it.
Peter would be starting all the arguments in the group chat.
They were probably valid. Listen, I know that he cut off someone's ear. Was that the right response? No, it was not. But he was about that life.
Did I marry a Peter?
Mm.
Ooh. I might have a Peter on my hands.
See, you talking about me, but look at what you did.
Arguing in the group chats. Always got to say something. Oh! Oh, Lord.
Your personal Peter. Okay, so we've got our 2 green flags. One of mine might be questionable, but we've got our 2 green flags. Who's your red flag?
Oh, my gosh. Let's see. I just don't know who I want to pick. There's just too many red flags here.
This is why you don't need a list. You're just supposed to go off the cuff.
Can't.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Thomas.
I knew you were gonna say that. But why?
Because Thomas needs receipts for everything.
I mean, that's valid. But hear me out. I think most of us probably would have been like Thomas if we were in that situation.
There were multiple people in that situation, just like Thomas, and he was the only one acting like that.
I get that. I'm just saying, is that Thomas, there are other Thomases in life.
And I'm not married to one.
You're not.
Am I married to a Thomas? No,
you're not married to a Thomas. You might be married to a Peter, but you're not married to a Thomas. I get that. Okay, I feel like we were a little bit harsh on my guy Tom, but that's. I guess I'll give you that. My red flag is going to be Jonah.
I was gonna say that next. Go ahead.
Jonah is my red flag because he runs from everything. Like, I need Jonah to stand 10 toes down.
Jonah has commitment issues.
He does. And he cries too much. I can't with Jonah. He's gonna be my red flag. All right, so we said we're gonna do 2 of each. So I think we've done 2 green, 1 red. Who's your second red flag?
Solomon.
That's valid. But why, Madison?
I could think of, 700 reasons why.
700. I could think of one reason why he would be a decent husband, maybe. He was wise.
Did you say his wives?
No, he was wise.
Oh, he was wise.
Also very wealthy, if you're into that kind of thing.
Should have married rich. Oh, gosh.
You just would have had to share him with 700 other women.
That's the only problem.
Small problem.
Just not a big deal.
Yeah.
How can someone even deal with 700 women?
I don't know. But it didn't end well for him. So, some of his wives and or concubines ended up leading him away from the Lord. So it didn't work out. So he's definitely a red flag for that reason. Prior to that, though, he probably would have been the biggest green flag because the Lord told him to ask him for anything in the world. And he asked him for wisdom. That's such a green flag. Such a green flag. And God said, because you didn't ask me for treasures and all these things, I'm going to give that to you as well. Such a green flag. And yet, with all that wisdom, he married entertained 700 different women that led him astray. That is crazy.
How old was he? That's just so many people. I'm sorry.
I don't even know. I don't know. But up until that point, he would have been a green flag. All right. So you got your 2. Who's going to be my second red flag? Adam.
Why Adam?
Because Adam does not take any responsibility. Listen, you were standing right there with me, bruh. Don't act like I did this by myself. And weren't you in charge? You just gonna dog me out to God? You couldn't have just stood with me in this one. We couldn't have just both admitted to messing this up.
No responsibility.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Adam. Plus, him and Eve kind of set in motion all this ghetto-ness that we're dealing with present day. So
yeah,
that's definitely gonna be my second red flag.
Hey, but maybe if you would have been with Adam, you wouldn't have ate the apple.
First of
Sorry.
all, it wasn't an apple.
No, it was an apple.
It wasn't an apple.
Maybe that's why we shouldn't use iPhones. But anyways, go ahead.
Okay, squirrel. Yeah, so if we're thinking in that vein, then I would have added Samson into the list of my green flags, because I feel like if Samson would have had a good woman, things would have ended differently for Samson. He just had a nagging, just hateful. Was he even married to Delilah? I don't even know. Were they married? I don't know. I need to read that story again. Either way, he didn't have.
No, I didn't think they were married.
I don't think they were. He needed a good woman. And he probably wouldn't have ended up the way that he ended up. He was consecrated and set apart for the Lord. That's the biggest green flag that there is. But he chose the wrong woman. So unfortunate. So I guess that's my honorable mention. Do you have another honorable mention?
Joseph.
Which one?
Jesus's, what is he, stepdad?
Yeah.
His stepdaddy.
See, I didn't know if you were talking about that Joseph or you were talking about Joseph, coat of many colors.
Nah. I'm talking about the guy who married the lady pregnant with the Lord's baby and decided to stand beside her, and I think that's honorable.
It's very honorable. Very. Could you imagine the kind of heat he was taking from people?
They all probably were like, "You're smoking crack.
Probably.
Something wrong with you." But he's like, "This is my woman. I'm going to stick beside her.
I'm going to follow the Lord.
I'm going to do what I need to do."
Yeah. Man, I'm so upset I didn't think of that. You're a real one for that one.
I know. It's rough.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can think about these and do this one again. Like, do another one. Another round of this when I have more time to prepare and really think about my selections. All these Bible characters, there's got to be more green flags.
They put if social media was a thing, they put all their information out there. They told way too much detail. Didn't need to know all this.
Yeah, but it's helpful. It's helpful. We learn from it. I know not to get with someone who's got 700 other love interests.
It didn't take, I already knew that. Like, it didn't take rocket science to figure that one out.
Yeah, but now it's confirmed. Don't do that.
And Peter would be the mouthy person in Bible study that you're like wanting to kick out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Everybody loves Peter in the Bible, but if he was your neighbor, he'd be like, "Peter, you got to go."
All I'm saying is that Peter is the perfect ride or die. He's the perfect ride or die. You don't have to wonder if things pop off, is Peter going to show up? You know he's going to show up. Possibly packing. So.
See, my Peter would have been the reason they popped off. He was ready from the jump.
I don't see anything wrong with that personally. That's just me, though. But, all right, this was fun. We should do this again when I have more time to prepare.
I had just as much time as you.
Yeah, but you had your phone and I didn't.
Yeah, I said, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to think through these. I'm
gonna pose the question to you guys. Who are some of your biblical green flags and your biblical red flags, and why? Tell us in the comments.
And please, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
You have to say it now. We're all in suspense.
I was going to say, please don't say Judas. I mean, that's a given. Like, please don't make that one of your choices. Everybody knows. No one's picking Judas. The guy we've already bashed him enough, all right?
Okay, so when you're making your selections, not Judas, according to Madison.
Just, we all understand. Don't need any explanation.
No, we don't. All right, well, can't wait to hear y'all be as unserious as we just were. We'll see you guys.
Bye.